at Seth Rudetsky's house.
Woo!
She is one of the funniest people I know. Please welcome to the stage, Caroline Rhea!
Do you play the tiny guitar because it makes everything else look bigger? Is that what it is? It is. It's a secret. Yeah. And you with the giant bass. Okay. All right. And this with the the tube thing you were playing. It's unbelievable. Peter Page, happy birthday. I cannot. No, seriously. But does this mean that your wife's name is Paige Page? That's all I can think of. Seriously, is she Paige Page? Are you really Paige Page? Oh my God. Yeah. And by the way, you left too soon. I saw you in Spring Awakening, and you were brilliant, so I thought I'd take this time. You're really good. Anyway, so every so often, Lauren sends me this email, Caroline, will you come and do my show? And I go, yes, but I'm not getting my underwear. And then, and I said, and I can't sing, so I'm not going to do anything. So this is how I was basically in bed, and then I came here. And then we'll go back to bed this exact same way. And I have to do a sex scene in a movie next week, and I've known for 2 years, and I'm going on a diet tomorrow. And I'm gonna take the treadmill to Winnipeg, and then and it's so ironic that this is ridiculous because I have a 7-year-old daughter, and one day I pray to God that she looks good in her underwear, and that's what I want my daughter to learn, that this is more important. No, serious. How many instruments do you play, Lauren? We talk about this. How many?
Several. I don't know. Who counts?
Who counts? I count. No, I count. How many?
Oh, I mean, yeah, maybe like 10, 15.
What is wrong with your parents? There's so much overachieving. Oh my God. And also, by the way, Peter, you're not 54. There's a whole new thing. Patrick. Oh my God, that's what it is. I called you the wrong name. Peter Page. Totally different person. Very deep voice, less deep voice. And, yeah. Higher voice, really. Patrick, I apologize. You do have... how could you ever even have him, like, if he was... Pat, what? I'm St. Patrick. Am I getting it wrong again? Okay. And, your annoying unhelpfulness has reminded me of the horror that Ted Cruz has combined with that woman. Is she here too? Probably sitting over here. I don't know what's going on, but they both appear to be melting. Don't they? You know when you watch Sybil Shepherd on television and you can't focus, you're like, what's with the lens? That's how I feel when I'm like, what are they doing? I know they're aliens. They're going to take off their masks in a minute. What's happening? Let me be very clear. Donald Trump is pretending to be crazy. Ted Cruz is crazy. Okay? He wants to ban vibrators, which pretty much he wants to ban marriage. So, yeah, no, that's what he's saying. No, not gay marriage, straight marriage, really. I left the house today, and I'm excited because someone sent, what's the gorgeous guy with the bum? Nick Adams. Anyway, I got everybody's name wrong. I apologize completely. I saw Nick Adams' bum up close. I've never seen anything like that in my whole life. And I swear to God, it's like 2 perfectly sculpted melons. And whatever. Anyway, someone sent him banana pudding. Like he was gonna eat it. I said, I know we've never met, but I'm taking the pudding. It's mine. Alright, so I'm going to tell you this very quick story because I have a little 7-year-old daughter. I had her when I was 44. I'm 38 now. Very good at math as well. And, this is what I'm saying, blank page, is that blank page, because you can do any role. This is a compliment. Anyway, blank, school because Sabrina was on in the 90s, and there's a whole new math. So you're not 54, you're 40-14. That's how it works, okay? I know why they reinvented math, I have no idea. Anyway, okay, so here's my story. That's where I came up, I remember now. All right, play the music, right?
Well, we were going to do it after the story, no?
Oh, after the story. Oh, okay, all right. All right, I feel like I'm correcting music too. My daughter is 7, and my father was an obstetrician gynecologist and also a very big Star Wars fan, so he loved it when you called him Obi-Wan-Obi. So, you know. It is so ironic that I'm here with you like that, because every time I see a little girl and she's like in the bathroom and they have like one of those thongs and it looks like an eye patch and it's halfway up their back, I want to go over and go so badly, I can't even tell you. And every time I mock them, but then I look in the mirror and I've got like Hanes for Girls right here. So, like, right there. Okay, so my daughter's in the bath the other day, and I'm like, I like to give her, you know, like aromatherapy, so we have like rose petals, whatever. I have an only child, so but I went organic, which is always a mistake, and it was organic, and it looked like there was like chicken feed in the tub, and it was disgusting. And it was awful. So my daughter says, "Mommy, I'm afraid that one of those things is going to go up my V," because yeah, very. So I said to her, I go, "Darling, don't worry, that's not going to happen." And then I was like, window of opportunity. I can tell her the facts of life. Oh my God, it was such a terrible choice. I know. But you know I'm going to be cast if they ever remake that as that woman. What's her name?
Charlotte Rae, Mrs. Garrett.
Please, come on, Mrs. Garrett. Okay. As it is. I mean, come on, seriously. Either that or the hostess from It's a Living. Those are the two choices. Whatever. So, okay. So my daughter goes, "It's going to go up my V," and I go, "Honey, that's not how it works." So then all of a sudden I go, huge window of opportunity. I go, "Darling, the only thing that ever actually goes inside," I literally said this, okay? But you know when you're saying something and simultaneously you're realizing it's a terrible choice. It's a terrible choice. Like you're like, "Yeah, I'll go on with you." Terrible choice. Terrible choice, okay? But the terrible choice voice was like, and I was like, "I'm gonna be whatever." Anyway, so she goes, I go, "Honey, the only thing that ever goes up your vagina is actually once you're married, a penis. And what's on the end of a penis is sperm. And what does sperm do? It fertilizes an egg that's way inside your uterus. And then 9 months later, a baby's born. Do you want me to wash your hair?" And the poor choice was like high-fiving the other poor choice, like, awful. Okay? And my daughter goes like this. "No, Mommy, I just want to get out of the bath." So then I was like, "Oh my God, why did I do that? Please, maybe she'll forget, maybe she'll forget." And she's very sassy, and she comes up to me like 5 minutes later, and she goes like this, "Mommy, I've been thinking about the horrible story you told me in the bath. I have some questions." I'm like, "Okay. First of all, how would you ever convince any man to do that to you?" I was like, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, that's so not the hard part. But anyway, until you're over 40-10, and then it's tricky, I gotta say. But anyway, and it's all because, the stupid thing is because when it's completely my fault, but when she discovered this part of her body, I panicked and I said, "Ava, remember, nothing ever," this is when she was 4, I go, "Nothing ever goes inside, the whole V." And she looked totally panicked and she goes, "Not even one M&M?" And I'm like,